Peace. Here we go again. Right, this is what it is. I came to discuss what happened in my garden. Now, this is the update. What was it? I think maybe 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, maybe. I was happy. I was excited, and I planted a lot of cups with seeds of my vegetables that I plan on growing this year in the garden. And last week, well, this is to trial and error. Through the years, what I normally do is I help out with gardening. I don't really do it myself. Normally, through the years, I learn by watching and seeing and helping out my family, from gardening. But this is the actual first year that I'm doing it all by myself, no help from nobody. And I've been doing good, but I had a couple of errors, which is okay. I'm learning. That's the science of adding on and learning. When you have knowledge yourself, you deal with knowledge as the foundation, and everything else stems from that knowledge. So you have to know before you do anything. All right, that's number one. Now, last week, just real quick, I just want to tell you what happened. Last week, I used fertilizer, and that was a tragedy. That was the error. The fertilization process was not good because I did not listen to directions. I did not follow orders or the instructions. You're supposed to put a certain amount of the fertilizer and then add water, plenty of water. I didn't follow the measurements, and a result of that, I lost plenty of plants, and I had to restart growing them again. Now, these are the plants that I lost. Some of them look like they're surviving, and some of them not. Some of them I'm keeping them, having them rock longer, but this one you could tell. This is my cilantro Caribe, USDA organic approved. Look what happened. Now, you might remember a few weeks ago when I posted a video, showed you the cilantro I had, and some of it was dying, but a lot of it was, I'm talking about, look, you can only see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plants that's rooted here. Before I had probably like maybe 12, double this. And I just kept pulling them out because they've been dying, rotting. And then when I started, doing the watering thing, because I researched that cilantro needs to stay really hydrated quite often. So I started doing that. But last week I put the fertilizer and look, wilted over. I don't know, man. Call me stubborn, but I'm still rocking with it, Who knows, man? Maybe, see, this one looks like it might be all right. But I'll just keep watering them, man. Whatever happens, happens. This is my cucumber that I put the fertilizer on. As you can see, some of it is dying. It was dying a lot, but I said, you know what? I'm going to rock it. I'm going to keep going. This is actually a Japanese cucumber. And this, you can see the little spikes here. It kind of has a little, Japanese kind of look to it. But Japanese cucumber, and it was dying, but I kept keeping it up. And I'm going to just keep rocking it. It seems like it's okay to me. This is spinach. I planted one spinach. Seems like it survived. Actually, I planted maybe 10 seeds in here and only one sprouted. But, you learn as you go. This is through trial and error. And this seemed to have survived the fertilization process. What else do I have here? I have lettuce. And this survived. But actually, it was 3 plants here. A lot of them died, so I just pulled them out. And this one seems like it's going good. You got this other one in the corner that sprouted. After the fertilization process, I'm surprised that's still going. Now this Red Russian Kale seems like it lived. Seems like it's living. The roots seem strong. A little burnt on the side here, but I'm still rocking that. I'm letting that go. I got my orange bell pepper here. Now this is a starter plant. I didn't start this from seed. I bought this, and you can see here the leaves are drying up, like burnt up and such. But I'm not giving up. I'm still going. I'm still doing it. You know, yeah, I'm still doing it. Also, this other one right here, lemon cucumber. I purchased this last week, and actually 2 weeks ago I purchased it, and I put fertilizer in it, and it was dying. It was burning. You could see a little along the edges here, the leaves and what have you. But I kept it up. I added a little more organic compost in it, and I've been watering it, and it seems like it's coming along. Now this sucker right here, you can kind of see it's been burning up, dying, but it's still going. Still going. This is actually the best looking plant out of the fertilizer, the ones that I fertilized. Now these are all supposed to die. Again, this one, Dino Kale. This went through some shit. This right here suffered amputation, chopped up limbs and all kind of stuff, right? Which is not my fault. I had the landscaper come here, and these idiots, they chopped it. Like, how are you gonna see? Look, you could clearly see this is in a pot that's growing on cement. I had it on. I did not put it on the grass. And these idiots, I guess they were rushing. I was the last house. He lives actually 2 houses over, and he did this crap. He chopped it, he killed it. But the beauty about this kale, it was all deeply rooted. They still are growing. You can see they're still sprouting. It was chopped up, but you can see at the top, new growth is actually spurring up. So this is a good thing. Good thing I didn't throw it away. I kept it going. Now, these two, unfortunately, are the dead, completely dead, dried, fried, and laid to the side. Look, you can see this is my kale right here, red Russian kale, and this is my arugula here, completely dead. I'm about to just dump this and put it in the compost area. Oh yeah, and another thing that also survived the process, it's kind of dried up, spinach. Now I water it. I'm gonna water it again actually. But as you can see, it was dying. I bought this from the store. It was dying. And what I did was I planted 3 more plants of spinach. You can see here 1, 2, 3. They sprouted, but I guess because it was so freshly sprouted, it was dying. It was fertilizer was too much for it. Too strong, too much chemicals. So I'm still keeping it up. I see new growth growing on top here, which is good. I'm keeping that going. Now, those are the plants that I planted weeks ago, and they went through the fertilization process, and a lot of them died. Some are recovering from that. But the beauty about planting, you're going through trial and error. You're learning. You live and you learn. So when I did that, I said, you know what? I'm going to plant some more. So all those I planted. This time I planted them better because, I learned a lot more. It's more experience. And, as you go on, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You live and you learn, and you can plant more. So I planted more. The same day that I put the fertilizer in, it's the same day I planted more. Plus, I planted also more on Saturday last week. So Wednesday, I planted more, and Saturday last week, I planted more. And boom, I got good results so far. Look, black leaf lettuce, I planted this, sprouted, looking nice, looking healthy, keeping it going. I also had sugar snap peas that died. So this is actually the same cup. I planted again on Saturday, so nothing sprouted yet. Keep an eye on that. My cucumber, had to plant it again. Came out nice. This one looks actually healthier. The first one that I planted, let me see from here, only 1, 2, 3, only 4 plants sprouted out. All right, of the first one. Now, being that I've done it and I I actually planted it in a better fertile soil, more organic matter.